Book Summary of Essential Zen Habits by Babuata. The book is 3 sentences I would like to say. One is, we struggle with habit change because we have unrealistic expectations of how things will turn out, how others should be, and how we should be. When our expectations aren't met, and we feel disappointed, frustrated, and sad. When we turn from our mind movie and embrace reality, we become our inner resistance to habit change. Of course, some big ideas I would like to share with you is, number one, there's a projector in our minds and it's constantly playing a movie about how we would like things to be. Our ideals about the world, our expectations of how things will turn out, how others should be, and how we should be. Number two, the mind movie is what stands in our way of making habit changes. It tells us that changing a habit should be easy and fun. But the reality is that we must wander outside our comfort zone. Number three, childish mind is the part of our mind that complains about how things are, that fears discomfort, and that just wants pleasure and comfort, that doesn't want things to be difficult. Number four is gratitude. Gratitude is a great antidote to resistance that we can practice each day, including when our childish mind eventually starts to rebel against doing the habit. Number five, take mistakes in stride and take the long view that what really matters is not whether you mess up for a day or two, but what you do over weeks and months and years. That's very important. So, question, what does the resistance feel like? Is there a way of accept the things you are resisting and accept the discomfort? Relax into it and find gratitude for it. What is good about the discomfort? Ask a question to you. When you miss a day or two, you can either feel bad about it and possibly get derailed completely, or you can flow around it and not make it a big deal. A key habit skill is learning to flow around the disruptions and just keep going. Notice feelings of discomfort and uncertainty and stay with them. Get to know them. Get intimate with these feelings. When we experience groundlessness, a feeling of not being anchored, not certain, things not going our way, a feeling of loss, our minds don't normally like it. One of the most difficult tasks we can give to our childish mind is letting go of what it really wants and accepting life as it is, seeing that it's already enough. It can be disappointing to let go of a habit you had such high hopes for and worked so long for. But we have to remember that we do these habit changes to learn about ourselves. If making a commitment to yourself isn't working, you can increase the commitment by telling others that you are going to create these new habits. When you miss one day, do everything you can to figure out why you missed and solve it so you don't need to think about it. You don't keep missing. When you make a change, others in your life might unconsciously see this change as threatening. I found the best method of persuasion is being a good model for change. If others won't get on board with your change, ask just they give you the space to make the change on your own without their help. A good practice is to not attach to the outcome. Have a good intention for the habit, but don't worry too much about how it will turn out because you can't control it. Tell yourselves that when you slip and fall, it's just another lesson that will teach you to be better at chance. Mistakes. Mistakes means you are pushing into a new ground and exploring something interesting. If you wouldn't make mistakes. See every mistake as an opportunity to learn, a thing that you can get better at, the feedback that's so crucial for improvement. Most people make the mistakes of trying to tackle a quit too early when they still haven't gotten good at forming habit. I recommend forming new positive habits at least 3 times before taking on a quit. The first thing you need to do before you attempt to quit a habit is track it for 3 days and try to write down every trigger for the habit. Each bad habit meets some kind of need, or you wouldn't be doing the habit. For each trigger and need, write down a positive replacement habit that will meet the same need. When you are feeling stress, anxiety, boredom, loneliness, etc., just pause and turn your attention to the feeling. Be curious and really see how it feels, where it is in your body, what the quality of the feeling is. Become intimate with it without trying to avoid it. Watch gently, without judgment or wishing the feeling weren't there. Treat it like a friend, kindly, and see that this feeling is impermanent, just arises but will pass like a cloud. This is the whole meditation. Just watch with curiosity and kindness, not attaching to the feeling or needing to act on it. When you're quitting a bad habit, change one trigger at a time also. Tell yourself, you can do this. You're strong. You got this. And be realistic in that things won't go as planned. But those are learning opportunities. In the long run, you are going to make it because you are worth it. The real question isn't whether you will mess up, but what you will do if you do mess up. Take mistakes in stride, and take the long view that what really matters is not whether you mess up for a day, 2, or 1, but what you do over weeks and months and years. It's a matter. For making a new habit, you have to create some source of list. Number 1, pick one new, easy habit you can do once a day. Number 2, don't start right away. 3, create a vow. 4, create a space. 5, set a trigger and reminder also. 6, start with minimum viable habit. 7, focus on enjoying the habit. 8, practice mindfulness every day. 9, watch your mind movie and observe on it. Feel on it. You will think that what need to be correct, what need to be fixed, and what need to be just go on. Number 10, reflect and journal. Write a journal. 11, one daily practice. Every day you have to practice. 12, increase gradually. It needs to gradually, day by day, with the practice and mindfulness. We have to know about this. And of course, you have to have a list on how to quit a bad habit too. Number 1, don't attempt a quit until several successful new habits change. Number 2, track your habit every day. Number 3, list your trigger. What makes you happy? What makes you get out of the comfort zone? What makes you think? What makes you feeling good? You need to know that. Number 4, list your needs. What you really need. Not just what you need, what you really want. Number 5, come up with replacement habit. 6, use techniques you have learned because everybody has a different learning pattern. 7, gradual change versus cold turkey. Number 8, learn to recognize urges as they arise. Number 9, form the right mindset. Number 10, when you fail, Get back on track and don't let it derail you. Remember all the things which need to change your bad habit to good one. Take care. Thanks for listening to me.